Hello guys, this is Rahul and today we'll be talking about how to uh, mitigate the Trojan horse virus which we created in the last video. I'll put the link in the description. Yeah, and so we'll be starting out. So, I'll just go to the command prompt and go to that folder. So PyInstaller, I'll be using PyInstaller to freeze the packages to convert the Python files into .exe file. The victim shouldn't know uh, this victim should get the exe file, not the py file actually. And this now the process is starting to convert freezing the package. Yeah, the process is done. So let's test the thing. Yeah, the main file. So yeah, so the thing runs. Okay, so the problem with this is that we have this console window opening up. So we don't want this console window actually opening up when the when our victim clicks on the exe file. So what we'll be doing is we will be changing the specifications and just set this value to false and we'll be done with it. Yeah, so now execute this command installer main.spcec and then it's yeah. So yeah, the process is just ending. Yeah, the process is over. So we'll get the output. So it runs without the console window, and that's a good thing for us. Now we'll just create an antidote and to mitigate the virus. Just calling it antidote for no reason at all. So I'll be creating I'll be assigning the folder address where the file scanner.dll is stored. This is hard coding. This is not the generalized version. If you want to make a generalized version, you're free to do so and send me the code too. So first we'll be starting out with the first iteration. First iteration will just collect data about the files in the directory. We'll apply a for loop to check all the files in the directory. Yeah, I missed a code in there. That's okay. I'll add it later. So join concatenates the directory path and the file name and makes a whole path, generates a whole path. Get size just returns the size of the file path, of the file in bytes, and we'll be creating a dictionary to save the values of the. There'll be key value pairs where the key is the address and the values are the size. The zero will be the change of size from one iteration to another. The next zero is giving the option to the user whether to delete the file or not. You will get a hang of it later. So we are assigning these values to the file path index. Yeah, the file path is in the index in the dictionary. Yeah, in the else part now we'll start iterating, checking if the file size are changing or not. Just doing the same thing again. So I'll be getting the disk space available on my hard disk by using the shutil library, which is mostly used for high level file operations. I'll import it later. Okay, so I can get the percentage. Okay, I'll just copy it here. Copy the size in the second iteration. The size is the variable. Yeah. So I'll find a percentage of the actual space taken up by the file scanner.dll file. Then I was assigning the dictionary variable to a fp underscore key variable, and then calculate the, yeah. So this accesses the first value in the list, the values list, which is the size one stored before. So now we'll calculate the percentage. Yeah, convert it just to into 100. Yeah, we'll check if the change is greater than 0 and put a certain threshold to the percentage number. And then we check the fp key value, third value, which shows, which gives like it is the value which gives the user the option if he wants to actually delete the file or not. We check that value. If it is set true, then the program will not detect the virus. So we notify that the user that it is taking so much and so much space on your hard disk, and we ask for an input. And if he wants to actually delete the file, then he needs to input a y, and yeah. So, and if he actually wants to delete it, well, we have to kill the process and delete the file too. So this is a kill process method, and I'll be just declaring it here. I'll be defining it now. So yeah, def kill process. So for proc and psutil is a module which will help us in getting all the processes in the process instances in the OS. So this is the process info, which uh, will be passing a dictionary to it, and getting these attributes PID, PID, the PID name, username, and the open files. files opened by it, files opened by the process actually. And if there is no such process, we'll just pass. Let's import. I have not imported a lot of things. So if there is no such process, we will just pass. Yeah. So we go on now with the else part. So we check if there are the process has no open files, like we check if there are none open files, and if there are some open files, we check if the this directory is just a variable name, not pertaining to a directory. Actually, it's just a file name, and if we find the uh, file name in the open files of that particular process, we just take its PID, we take all its contents, display it to the user, and kill it. This I'll show you the code. Yeah. So just we are about to kill the process. Just informing the user which PID, which process was causing it, and then we'll kill it. Yeah, so let's just continue in code. Now we'll be deleting the file where the file scanner.dll file, and then just print ending the script. Yeah, I've not declared this found variable, but I'll do it later. Yeah, so if I didn't want to delete that file, I will set the third value in the dictionary for that particular file path in the list as 1. So and I'll print cool, and the this program will not again uh, try to delete the the use this the previous if nested ifs will not be executed again for that file. Yeah, so just this will be just few lines of code now. We'll be ending it. We'll be breaking out of the loops. Yeah. So I'm just running the file. I need to fucking modulate my voice. Yes. So the folder, the file ran, and yeah, now it will kill the process. Yeah, so we are successful in killing the process. So if you learned a thing or two, just like, share, and subscribe. I'll just talk more lively next time. Bye.